Alright, in this video I want to talk about Blender's Rip tool, which is a fairly nifty and unique tool in Blender. I've taken our default cube, tabbed into edit mode, and I've subdivided it twice. Now let's take a look at our Rip tool. I'm going to go ahead and select this middle vertex, and the hotkey for our Rip tool is V, as in vertex. Now, if I place my cursor below the selected vertex, above it, or to either side, that will help Blender determine how to rip what we're going to do. For the moment, I'm going to place it below. I'm going to hit V, and then I'm just going to move my cursor down. And you can see Blender rips these new edges away from the old edges. Very handy tool. And if this kind of looks like a mouth, well, then you've gotten some idea of some of the things that rip might be used for in geometry. Let's go up here. Now let's undo this. Now, there is an alternate version of Rip, which will be Alt-V. Let's select this again. And this time, let's hit Alt-V with our cursor in the same position and drag down. Well, we can no longer see through our geometry because with Alt-V, there's no hole. Alt-V fills in the geometry as you rip. All right. Now, so far, we've ripped with vertexes. Let's go to lines. So we'll grab Edge using Control-Tab, and I'll select this edge and this edge. I will hold off to the side, hit V, and we rip away all the edging. Now if I undo that and hit Alt-V, same thing. It fills in the geometry for us. So this can be very, very handy. Now, there is one thing to note with the Rip tool. It doesn't matter if we're in face mode or if we're in vertex mode. If we have enough vertexes, edges, or a face selected, whatever makes a full face, we can no longer rip. If we hit V, we'll get an error. Cannot rip selected faces. So it's important to realize that you can't do that with full faces, only with edges and vertexes. But other than that, it can be an awfully handy tool for ripping things apart. Alright, this wasn't a terribly long video, but since these are video textbooks outside of our projects, I did want you to be able to find the Rip tool separately. So, on to the next video, and I'll see you there.